Hello Skillr Boxers. Today we are breaking down the most effective counterpunches exemplified by the best boxers in the sport. We'll analyse exactly how these boxers throw the counterpunches and why they are so effective. As we reviewed in past videos, for there to be a counterpunch, there needs to be a defensive move followed by a punch. Here are the main defensive moves and a punch numbering guide to follow the breakdown better. Now, let's start with the first boxer and his favourite counterpunch. Inside outside slip. 6. Gervonta Davis. The inside outside slip, 6, which is a head movement sequence followed by a rear uppercut, is one of the many counterpunches Davis uses. And as it's followed by his devastating left, it's also one of the most dangerous.
Well, the learning curve obviously has
left, beautiful.
He has two variations depending on the opponent's stance. When facing the same stance, he slips to the outside and follows up with the left uppercut. When facing the opposite stance, he slips to the inside before throwing the left uppercut.
Pound weight class.
Hands behind his back.
When slipping to the outside, Tank will completely rotate his body to align the left uppercut with the opponent's head.
He's gonna fold from his.
On the other hand, when slipping to the inside, as he remains in the line of fire, it's a much quicker motion. In both cases, he uses the slip to already load up the uppercut.
Show, it's spectacular.
Pullback. 6. Canelo Alvarez. The pullback, 6, another head movement sequence followed by a rear uppercut, is one of Canelo's favourite ways to counter opponents who overextend.
Straight right hand from Canelo to the body as well. 68-66 Canelo. He's only 2 rounds.
In this case, the pullback gets him out of punching range, allowing him to avoid the shot. As the opponent overextends and falls in, Canelo steps back in range with the uppercut. He transfers weight to the back foot during the pullback, which also helps load up the 6 as he re-enters range.
First round against James Kirkland, heavy power shots. Kirkland does, the uppercut caught him!
Canelo will sometimes throw it like a bolo punch, slightly opening up the right hand to create a longer path for the uppercut, which also allows for more power.
It's a beautiful display of defense on Canelo's part.
Block. 3. Benavidez. The block, 3, a blocking move followed by the lead hook, is definitely one of Benavidez's favourite ways to counter, and a really sneaky way to catch the opponent off guard.
Yes. The speed, he really can do it all. Yeah, taking his time.
Especially being in there with a tall guy. Yeah, he's very slick. Oh, he just got hurt with a left hook, let me tell you.
Here, Benavidez maintains a high guard, baiting the opponent to throw. With the guard up, he blocks the shot and follows with a quick lead hook.
Took upstairs, lands, curling behind the guard.
As many professional rounds as Moretti told us this in the fighter meetings. He thinks that.
And now Benavidez on the ropes again. You don't want to be in there.
If the opponent throws on the same side, Benavidez has an open target to counter. Even if the opponent throws from the other side, he will still attempt to catch them off guard and land clean.
Benavidez just to hair. I think it's a
Benavidez throws it very quickly and with a whipping motion.
And that's something we want to hear.
overreach with that left.
He also throws it straight from the high guard, making it much harder to read.
Break his rhythm, we just saw it.
If I agree with you, that short thing.
Before moving on, we have a quick word from our sponsor, Pro Boxing, the all-in-one training app designed for beginners, active fighters and coaches. We've added a brand new counter-attacking module that will call out all of the counterpunches seen in this video. If you have a fight coming up, or want to build functional strength, enable active recovery mode. You can select or even shuffle your own exercises. In case you're new to the channel, there are currently 10 training modules in the Skillr collection. There's also a handy upcoming fight schedule with breakdowns of popular boxers leading up to their fight. Train smarter and improve faster. Download pro boxing training and dominate the opposition. Inside slip 1-8, Manny Rodriguez. The inside slip 1-8 is a head movement sequence followed by a jab or an overhand, and it's Manny Rodriguez's best way to neutralize an opponent's jab. The inside slip positions him perfectly for either shot. For the jab, the inside slip moves him to his left side, putting weight on the front foot, and with a little rotation, he can launch a jab on the inside track.
And Rodriguez.
For the overhand, the timing has to be perfect. As he slips inside, he will simultaneously throw the overhand over the opponent's jab. Manny usually baits the opponent by keeping his guard up and staying front foot heavy. He waits for the opponent to commit, then quickly gets on the inside track and fires his counter.
One even, but he's very game and he's trying to turn this fight around. And
Shoulder roll 6, Caleb Plant. The shoulder roll 6 is a parrying move followed by a rear uppercut, and it's one of Caleb Plant's slickest counters. The shoulder roll deflects the opponent's rear hand while he stays back foot heavy. Plant then rotates and moves forward with the rear uppercut, aligning it with the opponent's head.
He's doing a great job though, having a shot.
Plant sometimes uses this on the inside, already slightly bladed and baiting the opponent to throw.
Any fight, but
A couple of jabs that didn't connect from Jose.
In other cases, he baits with a high guard, then switches to a Philly shell to counter.
down for the third time. Macombi wanting to.
Level change 3-4, Isaac Cruz. The level change 3-4 is a head movement sequence followed by a hook, and it's Isaac Cruz's most powerful counter.
Real nice, and he's going to have to work.
Right, that's a very dangerous moment.
Yes.
He reaches that point. Cruz moving forward, not landing an awful lot of shots.
Oh, that
but
was
there
it.
it is!
He uses the level change to get under the opponent's punches. At the same time, it loads up his legs, allowing him to spring up and generate more power. He then throws either a lead or a rear hook.
big right hand over the top.
Davis, and now we're seeing something similar against Gamboa, and there's
Big
a
shot
left
down.
hook.
I don't know what. Oh, big left hook. It's cringeworthy from our standpoint. Big right hook. Down goes Gamboa. End it.
For Cruz, who's usually the shorter boxer, this counter is especially effective. He keeps a close, tight guard, letting the opponent open up. Then, with the level change, he slips under the shots and springs back up with devastating hooks.
Landed Cruz, and right now hanging.
He's fighting that way up to this point.
So a good person, or he said.
Porters and Cruz putting together a combination. Vargas, who comes back with a right of his own that was blocked.
But now we would love to know your favourite counterpunch. Write the defensive sequence and the numbers in the comments. And if the video is interesting, you can find more on our channel. And to your left, we have chosen a video that we thought you may like.